Check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. The bot is doing weird stuff. What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to the den. Right? The greatest conversation on the entire internet. Our own little corner of the world where we speak, we discuss, discussing everyday news, I guess you could call it. But we got a very interesting topic. I've been kind of wanting to get into this. There's a couple of things I kind of want to get into. We might touch on this, might touch on another one. So I'm getting back to the way the den was, because the den is never really structured. This has always been a different kind of thing. It's a conversation. It's always been a conversation, and just kind of where the conversation takes us is where we go. So we start off. We do have a topic that I would like to speak on, but wherever we get led is where we head. So hold on real quick, just gotta make sure I smell good. And I can't let y'all see my secret scent. Because one thing, I may look crazy as hell on this side of the camera, but I always smell good. If nothing else. I hope you smell good wherever you are too. I don't want to be smelling y'all through the phone line. Y'all be calling in and shit. But again, I'm your host, Ed Honcham, and I thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys could be anywhere in the world, and the fact that you're rocking in the den tonight, thank you. So first and foremost, let's see what we got joining us, and then we're going to get in this conversation. We're talking about Kailee. I had seen the last name, and I've been having trouble finding a lot of times because the participants in this situation are underage. They generally don't release the names, but a couple of names were released, so we'll get on that, and we're going to talk about it. So I see, chill out. What's the motherfucking deal? The lovely matriarch of the den, Miss K Grace, K Garcia. BA from the BM. What's the motherfucking deal? Time traveling Texan. What's up? What's up, my good man? What's the motherfucking deal? Trill. TA. Look, we taking shit back to make the den great again. The den was great before this nigga changed his name to Trill. Den was great when he was Jay Dizzle. That's when he was fully. I'm calling this nigga Jay Dizzle from now on. He ain't getting no goddamn Professor Trill from me. The lovely Miss Ruby Johnson. How are you doing this evening? And the lovely Secretary of the Den, Miss Sarah Lou, how are you? So, what took place is an incident happened in St. Louis. St. Louis, a terrible place. It's a terrible city, right? Terrible food, terrible music. I believe that's where Sexy Red came from. Terrible music, terrible food. People putting spaghetti on everything. Terrible opinions. Shout out to my nigga St. Lou, who sometimes is in the chat, sometimes is in the stream, sometimes in the Discord and the voice chat, right? Delta Echo, Bruh Lee in the den. Oh my God. Somebody finally got a hold of a person tonight in the den show. Maybe not. I don't know. Delta Echo Golf. Good to see you. Mexican Mike. We got to go back to calling them Mikes as they were. We need to bring back, we got to find prepaid. We got to find Chicago Mike. And then we got Mexican Mike, right? Haiti. We'll talk about Haiti. I mean, like I say, this is the den, baby. We'll talk about whatever's on your mind. I think that whole thing in Haiti, again, another psyop. Really weird, right? Really weird. Where are the French when you need them, right? Send them back to Haiti. You have to pardon me. It's been like, there's this tree right next to my house, and it has like crazy pollen. Like Carl start off white and then end up yellow by the morning, right? It's been. I've been wondering why I've been tripping like that. And it makes fucking sense. But so let's get to it. So again, it involves two young ladies. I'm going to read the story. If you haven't heard, but basically, what took place is there was an altercation between a black girl and a white girl. The black girl got the better of her, and maybe too much more so, right? And beat the brakes off of her. Okay. So what's being pushed now, and it's a page I like, kind of, I'm 50-50. A lot of bullshit undertones, but again, you cater to your audience. There are a lot of people on one side crying black oppression, and a lot of people on one side crying white oppression because the blacks are getting too much right, everybody. And I get it. I understand all of it. I'm just an observer. I'm a man in the middle trying to call things like it is. And it's hard to do that these days because then people say you're on this side, that side, because people are mostly binary. They don't understand this or that. So anyway, fight between a black girl and a white girl. I'm gonna show the video. It may be a little violent for some. I'm gonna pull it up here in a second. I didn't download it, so maybe on one of the websites. But just long story short, it's being pushed as there was this mob of black people that just attacked this white girl and beat her down, and it was just a super racist event. Now, and if it was the case, you know me, I call it like I see it. I don't play favorites. I don't have any reason to. I have no agenda in this life, right? I think if more people call shit like it really was, then we'd get along a lot better. But everybody wants to be the victim. Everyone wants to play the victim card. And it makes me very sad because I'm seeing a lot of white people start doing the victim card thing. Like, don't fall for it. Don't fall for the okie doke, right? Don't fall for the okie doke. I see a Cushington. Shout out to my nigga Cushington. Absolutely don't smell like black. I smell like what is this? This is smell like lime, basil, and mandarin. Again, I try to put y'all on that Joe Malone, but y'all ain't hit. Michelle tried to come into the sauce today. Her ass got promptly ran up out of there. So don't do that ever again, Michelle, if you know better. But anyway, so video happens. So what happens is, and I'm gonna show it to you. And I don't want to make it biased, but I'm gonna explain it because a lot of videos that are going around. I'm gonna bring back Cool Water, Juke, CK1. I got some curve. I'm gonna bring all of the old school shit back. I'm an old school player, baby. What you talking about? But but what happened was these two girls got into a fight. If you want to be realistic, if you're watching the whole video, they squared up. They squared off. So it wasn't like somebody got jumped. It wasn't like somebody got snuck. It wasn't that narrative. And there were black people backing both sides of the fight, right? This white girl that everybody's trying to use now to push the racist narrative is a white girl that any other time and place most white people wouldn't even give a fuck about. She's a ghetto white girl, right? She's a ghetto white girl. She got the Jordans on with the laces, with the red laces, all that. She looked like a Woe Vicky, right? You know what I'm saying? And so your 2 cents got refunded. But like she's like a Woe Vicky. So any other time white people wouldn't give a damn. But this is a story that fits the narrative, right? The same way when niggas go find some bullshit ass story to try to make fit their narrative. Like everybody's playing the victim card. She might have had braids. I can't even remember. Like honestly, I'll pull the video up in a second. So I'm saying all this to say, like, let's all stop the bullshit. What took place here was 2 girls got into a fight. One got the better of the other. And certain people don't like the fact that the one got the better of it. Now, did she take it too fucking far? Absolutely. Because she beat this chick's head into the concrete. But it wasn't like this Super Brawl because if you watch the video, right, it's a black woman or whatever. I don't know if that was her mom that was out there or whatever. But when the black chick first got on top of the white girl, there was another black girl that tried to go and get her off of her. So if this was a race war, that's the first thing that throws this whole thing out, right? Now, she didn't last long. I think she got pulled off into another fight. And there was fights all over the place. It was niggas fighting. And it was mostly black people there. She happened to be one of the only 2 white people there, right? Like, when she hit my bro. And I'm not justifying it. I'm not validating anything. But again, when you get into a fight, especially if you sign up for it, and this is why we talk about, this is what we tell women all the time, what it's like to be a man. Anytime you engage in a round of fisticuffs, it could be your death. It could be your last. And you go into a fight knowing it. Like you go into an altercation knowing what the outcome that could be, right? She shouldn't have squared off for the fight. Right? Here's the thing. I'm not rocking with the assault. My thing is like if she'd have been running away, if she'd have been like, I don't want to fight, if it'd have been any of that, I'd be all team white girl, right? But you squared up. Actually swung first. Wasn't effective. There's a reason that there are weight classes. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason that there are weight classes. Josh, what's the motherfucking deal? There's a reason that there are weight classes in fighting. And we can start talking about black demographics and numbers and things like that. But you could guess who the heavier combatant was. And she leveraged that. We know what type of people tend to be very angry. She leveraged that. What happened was the young white girl got into a fight that she wasn't ready for, right? I don't know how many fights she'd been in. She looked like a hood white girl. She might be. I know some white girls that can throw some hands, right? I know some hood white girls that I know some. Anyway, so all I'm saying is this: like, I'm tired. This is why I say I take so many breaks from the internet because people try to push it. And again, like I say, even with Libs and TikTok was an account I kind of like, but I see their agenda. And again, you got to cater to your audience, right? And you have an audience who needs to feel, well, what about us? Well, what about us? I'm gonna be honest, and I tell it all the time. If I was white, I wouldn't give a damn about black people problems. Like, I wouldn't give two shits. I wouldn't even. If I was white, I wouldn't really care about like poor white people problems either, right? Because like I tell you, you don't ever see Bill Gates in the fucking trailer park, do you? You know what I'm saying? Unless he's handing out jabs. But that's all this is. People are trying to push a narrative so bad. Now, she fucked the girl up. Should she probably go to jail? It's hard for me to say yes, right? Because looking at it and you have no dog in the fight, you're like, wow, this is vicious. She should have eased up. But she's not a professional fighter. There's no rules in the streets. And if I was to sit here and tell you that I've never done nothing like that in my life, I'd be lying to you. I know exactly. I remember, hopefully the statute of limitations are up, but I know there was a place and a location where when I was younger in high school, some chicks from school tried to set me and some of my partners up, with some other little niggas that was out of town. We peeped the whole play. We wasn't even fucking with it. But what had happened is my best friend, aka who I consider my little brother, at the time, not the one that passed, but it was actually his little brother. He went up there and was minding his own business. He had nothing to do with it, but they knew him. They knew him being affiliated with us because he was kind of, off the ball like us. And they tried to jump him. I was at the gym, like fresh off a workout. He called me. We stopped what we was doing. We pulled up. And there was a brawl in the mall, right? There was a brawl in the mall. And I remember, right? But my best friend's little sister gave me this little necklace. And I remember I was wearing it at the time. And I had a dude on the ground, kind of punching on him. And he grabs my necklace, right? And pulls on it, broke it. I snapped. I grabbed his fucking head and I beat it on the ground. Now, maybe not as aggressively as that. And there was a lot going on. And, he was able to recover, not like he died or anything. But in a situation like that, I'm not thinking in the moment, right? You're angry. So I can tell people who've been in an altercation where you feel like your life is on the line and who has not. Because if you think anything can go down, if there's hate in your heart, you're not going to try to, yeah, she's alive. People have been trying to say she died. She's in critical condition. She's in critical condition in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? But people are trying to say she died and all this other stuff. And the other girl, the 15-year-old, what I think of she got a terrible name, like Mauricio or Mauricina, something. It's a terrible name. But she got arrested, right? Because there's so much backlash behind this. And again, rightfully so. You got the better of her. Let her make it. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, when people really find out, when the people who were trying to push the racial narrative really find out that they were both fighting over a black boy at that, again, it's going to be almost, I won't say it'll be George Floyd-esque where you shouldn't be promoting this bullshit, but I don't think most of those people want to push that part in there. They just want to push the race, white, black, fighting, all that shit, right? So that's where we are, right? Again, so they find out she was fighting over the BBC. Oh, well, let her die. That's how they would really be. But anyway, and I think the mother was there, and the mother probably got her ass handled too. But as far as the two girls, that was a one-on-one aspect. Was there a brawl? Yes. People just, she got jumped by a mob of motherfuckers. No, she did not. If anything, if anybody tried to help anybody, it was another, like I said, another black chick trying to help that girl. Let me see if it shows the whole one here. I'm gonna pull it up for you. Give me just a second. Let's do this. It should pardon me. I don't know. It's I had like this other thing on my on the OBS and it keeps freezing up. So every time it would do something, it would freeze up. So my apologies. So let me show y'all this video, right? And actually, let me do it like this. So it might be easier. It might actually show up this way. I think that's the problem. That's been fucking it up. So let's see here. And I don't know if it's going to show the whole video, but hopefully it'll show enough, right? So there, I'm glad. See, this is the narrative, right? Now, I'm gonna have to find it on X because every video shows them already engaged. Every video shows them already fighting, right? So most of the videos you see is just the girl getting slammed. So it looks like, oh, she ran up on her, slammed her. And then, if you watch the river, there's a video a couple of seconds before they lock up and they both square up, right? And that's not the video that's going around. On all the accounts that I've been looking at, especially the ones trying to push the race narrative, it's a situation where they're not showing the whole chat. You know what I'm saying? They're not showing the whole, I'm sorry, not showing the whole video. So I'm gonna let you see this part of it. I'll try to find the other bit, but just so you can get a general idea of what's happening. So look, right now, they're fighting. Okay. You see them fighting, and you can't see it. Like I said, it's hard because I'm trying to look on two different fucking screens here. But there's a part where you can see, let me bring it all the way back, that there's a girl that tried to pull the other girl up off of her. Right? That chick right there in the back. And that's what starts the whole thing. So you see, there's a chick right there in the black, all black, that's hitting the other black girl. Right? Now, again, there's weight classes for a reason. She's left out there. She's fucked off. And now everybody's doing whatever. I'll be damned. That mom over there getting worked over. Again, if it was like a real super hate thing, I think she'd still be stomping her. I'm not justifying any of this, right? But we watched 1,000 videos where motherfucker been knocked out and shit, black on black fights with women. You see a motherfucker knocked out, they kicking them in the head. They're gonna be all that other stuff. I'm not saying there's not hate involved. I don't think this is not a race-based situation. This white girl obviously has black friends because, again, I'm gonna pull it back for you and watch when the fight first starts. When she goes down, and again, who is that? Then somebody dives from one side to the other, and there's some fighting going on back there. Now, I could be wrong. It could be a white person. It could be light skinned. But you see other blacks that are fighting each other for whatever reason. Once she's knocked out, all hell breaks loose. You got niggas fighting niggas and all kind of other shit. Mamas come and jump in. This is a very violent situation, right? This is sickening, right? This is it's fucked up. But to sit here and push this is a racist. This is like, come on, man. Like, let's stop the nonsense because the same people who sit, oh, everybody's crying racism. They look for the same reason to cry racism. Niggas be fucking up. White people be fucking up. Mexicans be fucking. Everybody be fucking up. And trust me, if niggas gonna fuck, the first nigga that's telling you niggas fucking up it's gonna be me. It's gonna be me. I'm gonna tell you that. But this was not a situation. Again, even here, there's a longer video where you see them square up. She was not attacked. She wasn't snuck from behind. Again, but people like the shit that fits their narratives. I don't have a narrative. I don't have an agenda, right? Not too much of an agenda. So I'm gonna call it like I see it. I don't believe that was race based. They were both fighting over a boy, right? A black boy. They were fighting over some young gentleman who probably was fucking with some other probably was fucking with some other chick while they over there battling each other to the death, right? And it's sad. It really is. But it is, this is the outcome. This is where we're at. When we don't teach our children to do better, the mother should have been out there instead of letting her fight because, I got me a little hood white daughter. She with the shits. I be fucking black guys too. I'm with the shit. You should have realized there was a weight class on that shit and it was not going to bode well. I hate like gum nowadays is bullshit. Okay? I know you're like, Hunter, what the fuck are you talking about? Gum nowadays is bullshit. I gotta cut the air off. Because you chew it for about 10 seconds and the shit just goes fucking, it either goes flat like zebra stripes. It either goes flat like zebra stripes and loses all its flavor, or it just like, it starts to like not tear apart, but it doesn't. It doesn't. The gum ain't gumming. The gum ain't gumming. It's like it gets loose. It gets like not sinewy. What's the word I'm looking for? It's just the gum ain't gumming, man. And so I don't know. And it's been several different brands. I don't know if they are doing it. God damn it, nigga, you Trill. See, that's how you know Trill don't pay. Again, that's what I'm going to talk about the blacks. You know what I mean? Talk about the blacks. I'm talking about Trill. I'm talking about people from Port Arthur named Trill. This is what I'm finna do. I'll play it again for the Negroes in the back, the Negroes in the cheap seats. And I'm finna go find my lighter. We finna get into some real good conversation tonight. So I want to talk about this, but I do want to talk about a real, and I'm not saying this is real. Again, I hope the young lady does recover. She probably does have brain damage. She probably won't be the same at the very least concussed. But again, people are trying to already spread the narrative that she died. She was in the hospital in critical condition. But yeah, I'm sure he has said that, Michelle. You know, whatever you say. It always snaps back. There's that. Oh, what happened? Did the shit not show? Oh wow. I guess I hit the button and didn't show something. The damn animal attack is on the screen now. Bring it back. Those who may have missed it. And y'all lucky I halfway like this nigga Trill. Otherwise, I'll be goddamn if my 15-year-old go out the house dressed like that. Guarantee you, daughter of a single mother. Who this light skinned militant angry ass nigga is. Nah, get him off my screen. Nigga, I don't like your sweater, nigga. Some shit. What the fuck is this? Anyway, so again, very fucked up, but shout out to Dan. Hey, the alert finally worked. Shout out to Dan, the motherfucking man, absolute savages. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. But absolutely, why are the children so angry? Why are the children so angry? And again, I'm gonna try to find the full video because that video only shows you after they're engaged. Because if you watch it, they squared up. White girl swings slightly first, and then the other girl, she's bigger than her. She just takes it. She eats the punch or whatever. I mean, I don't even really think it made real contact, but she took that and it kept pushing. So there's another thing I wanted to talk about as well. You know, I'm gonna talk about a couple of things. We're gonna open up the line. We're gonna do the den like we used to do, right? And again, if you disagree, the line will be open. It's open for discussion. But I want to talk about the girl. I can't remember her name, but did y'all see the one? Happened about a week ago, maybe a little over a week ago. And it was a young black girl, I want to say in her 20s, mid-20s. Basically got kidnapped, three dudes, three chicks. They violated her in all kind of disgusting ways. I believe she tried to text her mom and tell her the apartment where she was at, she got kidnapped. Ultimately, I believe they found her shot in the head on the side of the road. Basically, they took video of her forcing her to perform oral on men and women. Like I said, just gruesome off the wall stuff. And I tell y'all this to beware. Now, I don't worry about the den folk. We're all beautiful people in the den. All the most attractive, amazing people in the world visit the den. But ugly people are dangerous. Ugly people are dangerous, right? And you got to understand why I say ugly people are dangerous. Ugly people are one of two things. Either they know they're ugly, and so they go around and they're extremely nice, right? And they're extremely helpful and they're extremely good people. Or they accept that they're ugly and they embrace it and they're completely evil, right? And it sounds like, oh, Hunter, here goes Hunter. He's smoking that shit, talking crazy. Hear me out. Nothing to lose, bro. Exactly, bro. Lee. They got nothing to lose. What? I'm not going to get better looking. I'm not going to get more attractive. People don't like me anyway. I get treated this way. So they want to make other people feel the way that they feel inside, right? And there's some people that might not even be that ugly. They just feel ugly inside. So they're ugly inside. And because a lot of people live in two worlds, right? You live in reality, and then you live in this world that's inside your head, the way you perceive things, right? And I know this definitely from speaking with a lot of black folks, right? Because we see this, there's one see this super racist, just extreme world. And then there's reality, right? Good grief. The dope man sold me some ooh wee. But yeah, the jealousy, man, look, let me tell you something. I'm thankful I've never been a jealous person, like in any form or fashion. I'm not a coveter of things. I don't covet material things. Then yeah, you like to have, but hey, oh well. If you do got it, cool. Congratulations. That's dope. Hopefully you earned it. You got it the right way. So
This
that's
is
why
why
Scott Adams
Scott
said what he
Adams
said.
said
There's no
what he
fixing it. Just
said.
get him.
There's
I
no
love Dilbert.
fixing this.
I love
Just
Dilbert.
get
Dilbert's one of my
away.
favorite. That definitely one of my favorites. And again, because to be a cartoonist or a comedian, you have to have a level of observation on society, right? I mean, just it's just part of the job. So I don't find anything you said wrong. Shit, I've been trying to get away from it. I look in the mirror, I'm like, damn, they got me. Do ugly people know they're ugly? Yeah, they do. That's why you got a lot of false bravado now. You got a lot of women. That's why I say that. Like, hear me out. Y'all gonna say Honcho hating, Honcho whatever. I'm not. But just listen to what I'm saying. I say things not because I feel good saying them. I say these things because I truly believe the things I say. Um, there are. Do you understand why black women are the biggest trolls online, or the most emotional and easiest to trigger online? Women as a whole, but black women especially. Um, because what do you always hear black women say? Oh, we don't fit that standard of beauty. We don't fit the European. One, that's not even a thing anymore. Nobody cares about that. Like, especially once the internet became a thing and everybody found out that niggas like fat bitches. You know what I'm saying? To something to do something. You know what I mean? And all that European, like, but you still have people who buy into that. Well, you know, and I'm not, because people want to be mainstream, right? And so some people can't accept the fact that you're not mainstream attractive because you're not the mainstream demographic or whatever you want to call it. And even that demographic likes something different. It's somebody else pushing a narrative. We'll get into them, they, and the alphabet and everything else later on, but not right now, right? But a lot of these women feel like they're ugly inside, and so they get online looking for anger and hate, or they get triggered at everything that's said. And I say this all the time, and I wish more women would take this into account. Is women have a problem accepting generalizations, because if you speak a generalization to a woman, the first thing she's going to say is not me, not me. I don't do that, and dismiss everything else into it. So when you say things about certain groups, if they feel like they're part of that group, they take it personally, they get offended, they get triggered. And when you're saying negative things, or like right now, it's a lot of black man, black woman beef on the internet. Black men aren't saying black women are hideous, ugly. They're just saying they got shitty ass attitudes. They got this, but they take that shit as a negative, apply it to themselves, and attach it to the ugliness, right? That they feel inside, because they feel They tell themselves the lines, we're the most hated, we're the most depressed. Well, and you feel yourself with this, either this anger and this rage so you can fight back against whatever it is, and you try to attack anything that looks like a semblance of that message, or you take it and you become angry because you feel like you'll never be part of that man, and then you use it to try to undermine others, right? Right, to undermine others. And I'm trying to tell you, like, the Den was built on BBWs. I sure can't rap. I sure can't rap. Top 5 rappers of all time. Poncho, 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 Poncho. Speaking of that, going off track, did y'all see that Dylon, Wolverine Apex, what's the motherfucking deal? Did y'all see that Dylon blames Dave Chappelle for his rap career not taking off?
Honcho, I get it now. She was trying to scalp her for that
Hey, she
European
might have
hair.
been. She might have been, right? Excuse me, she might have fucking been. Look, hey, that hair going for good price on the market. Look, the weave game going up too. That fresh off the skull, she probably gonna get double for that. Look, we still got follicles and blood still on it. It's that good shit. It's fresh. Shout out Dan the man. Appreciate the love. Jabari, what's the motherfucking deal? Um, but no, you know what? Speaking of rap, speaking of all that, we need to designate a day. We need to designate a and I've been saying this, and I know it's on me. I mean, want to say Fridays, but I don't know if Fridays are the day for it. We need to designate a day to bring back um karaoke nights. Karaoke was some of the best times we had in the den. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because he's Dylon the Dave Chappelle skit. Because of the Dave Chappelle skit, because the Dylon, he's like, you said that. I didn't say that. You said that. And nobody wanted to do any music. Nigga, nobody wanted to do any music with you, nigga, because you couldn't rap, nigga. Like, shit. What are you talking about? Like, nigga, look, that Diddy had y'all doing all that weird stuff. I'm pretty sure they'll come out with the Making the Band, Diddy brand shit real soon. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he fucking blamed Dave Chappelle's skit, saying that's why nobody wanted to rap with him. He couldn't get a deal after that. All that other shit. Like, nigga, no, you, the nigga from the show, you had a chance to show who you were. That fucking one little bitty skit did not sway anybody's opinion that they did not already fucking have. And I'll be honest, I don't even know if Dylon could rap, but I never watched fucking Making the Band, right? I just remember they had that one nigga named Chopper City, and that's why I ain't watched the shit, because it was already a nigga from New Orleans named Chopper. You know, Empress Yaya. Good evening. How are you doing this evening, man? It's always good to see you. Hope all is well. But yeah, we gotta bring back fucking karaoke nights. Because I was surprised by some of the songs that people sang. Miss Grace probably surprised me most of all. But I think that'll be interesting. Just give us a chance to show some personality. I agree. Definitely I agree. Teach. Let's eat that fucking Dave made for, like, I didn't honestly, I wouldn't know Dylon's face if it wasn't for fucking Dave Chappelle. Meek Mill? I was never a Meek Mill fan. So, like, that's not a thing to me. And I'm gonna be honest. I think Meek Mill definitely something happened. Because one, look, let's come on. Like, I don't fucking I don't I don't really care. Like, I talk about stuff, but I really don't care. Like, I'm more concerned with, the real people that I know and things like that. We just talk about shit. Just sometimes you need conversation, right? But come on, bro. When you wearing the matching units, when you wearing the matching costumes, the little words of encouragement, I think, on the tennis court. But most of all, I think it's been his reaction after people saying it, right? I think it's been his reaction after that. Like, he's acting super crazy. Like, I'm going to Ghana. Everybody trying to tear the black man down. And he's like, bro, get off the fucking internet. Like, get off the internet, right? Like, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand at all. I'm not rich, right? And I don't be want to be on the internet like that. Honestly, if it wasn't for y'all, I doubt I'd really come to the internet like that. You know what I'm saying? I love the Den folk. I love Sauce Nation, like the people, really hearing from the real people. But like when you just get on the internet randomly with just all willy nilly and you just stumble across, like it only takes me about 2 minutes to want to fucking log off, right? It takes me about 2 minutes to want to log off. See, we could bring back Sunday Night Confessions, but everybody stop confessing, right? Because Sunday Night Confessions had some gold mines. There were some great videos in the Sunday Night Confessions. We actually need to do. That's what we need to do is do some old den watch parties because there were some crazy fucking moments in the den. I was watching that fucking the Chicago Mike one. That one I did not realize how off the chart. That was like a great den from beginning to end, from like prepaid starting it off, and then I think that was a Sean on that one, and then that's when Chicago Mike went off. Roman called in, Beyond called in. There was political debate. There was threats of violence, plenty of racism. I mean, that den had everything that you could ask for in an episode of the Den. Everything that you could ask for, right? So, like that one was, yeah, that was make the Den great again. And it's funny that it was around the political time, but you know another thing, but yeah, that whole situation. But again, also like I said, I get online, right? There's some pages I follow. I've been getting arguments online. Like I'm getting out of character. I must be getting bored. I must really be getting bored because I've been getting out of character, right? Like, yeah, fucking Roman giving his. That's what I was talking to Roman today in the song. Like Roman, you out there giving out your mama address, boy. Oh, the Den, my boy, the Den. What? Yeah, the Den. Is, mm, yeah, the Den is a hidden little terrible place on the internet. It's like the greatest little terrible place in the world, right? But yeah, it's. I get on, I see off the wall shit, right? What was the stupid shit I saw? It was something really really dumb. But I mean, every day it's something fucking dumb. You know what I mean? And it's to the point now where motherfuckers ain't got enough drama, and it's just I don't know. I can't do it. Like, so I chill. But if I was rich and I was Meek Mill rich, like if I was, like, you give me a solid like. It depends. Cause I probably have internet businesses going, but I wouldn't be on social media. Like I'd use the internet for purposes. But it's like if I'm in the millions, if I'm a seven figure individual, it's it would be very slim that I would just be on social media, unless it was part of my business that I had to like utilize it, and then that probably would have eventually come to an end. But it's I wouldn't give a fuck what anybody said. Like, there's no way. Marie, what? Oh, see, it's a good night. That's what I'm talking about. The lovely Miss Marie Lovely. How are you doing? Good to see you as always. It's great to see. But yeah, if I was me, I wouldn't give a shit. And if he is, cool. If he's not, cool. Because y'all gotta understand, when I go on these little I have these I go into all these different thoughts, right? I talk about how it's always good to audit your belief system. Like I don't think you should be believing the same shit at 30 that you did at 18. I don't think like at 23 you should believe the same shit you believe. Like at least every 4 to 5 years. Like shit, every presidential election, they recycling the fucking country's belief system. Since you need to be recycling your beliefs, if not more than that, right? Like because you should be taking in information, you should be understanding, you should have more experiences. You should have a better understanding of life as a whole, right? You should have a the headboard still rocking. You should have a better understanding of life as a whole. So I think like you should just take that time out to think about the things that you've been through, your ups, your downs, and you kind of reanalyze your life. Okay, this is what I believe in. You're going to keep the majority of your beliefs, hopefully, if they're good beliefs. But there's going to be things that are going to, you know what, this is kind of something I believe in. Maybe not so much, or I question this, um, or something like that. But most people are pretty much stuck with their thought process. I keep this name. Most people are pretty much stuck with their thought process, and they don't ever take the time to look at it and say, maybe I need to, maybe I need to rethink what I'm thinking. Maybe I need to recalibrate, right? And so I think about a lot of my beliefs and my thoughts, and I have a lot of behaviors that kind of contradict the things that I believe in, right? And so I spend a significant amount of time thinking about that kind of shit. And I mean, I done forgot the fucking shit reset. I'm acting like we didn't. Um, oh shit, the ER. You probably been saying some wild shit. But I'm glad that you could join. It's always good to see. It's good to know you're doing all right and that the headboard did get repaired. Um, Immigration. I mean, we can talk about whatever. Here's what I'm gonna do. Fucking little joint that went out. It's cool. I'm gonna open up the line because I forgot the shit reset. I'm looking at the clock down there like it didn't restart after I had to restart the thing after it froze up. Make sure I got the right number. So what we're gonna talk tonight is again, we can talk about the fight. I showed the video. Again, I do not believe that that's a racially motivated. I think that's just young, dumb kids. But at the same time, did she go too far? Absolutely. Right. And honestly, I'm not valid. I don't think that she meant, because I think, like, again, if I feel like there was really, if she meant to whoop her fucking ass. Like, I'm not gonna say that she didn't mean to do that. She absolutely meant to whoop her fucking ass. But do I think that she went, like, wanted to knock her retarded and do all that? No. But there are consequences for your action. But she's a girl as well, so it's not like they're gonna hit her, throw the book at her. You know what I mean? So again, not justifying any of that. It's yeah. I'm like I said, there's times, like I said, there's times I've done shit, and I like to think that I'm generally cool, calm, and collected. Right? It's just sometimes that extra, just that extra, that extra one. Sometimes, whatever that may be, that extra one can be one too many. Shit, that one can, man, look, I'm not condoning the behavior. I ain't never fought over no hoes though. What is the world coming to? I ain't never fought over no hoes though. Other stupid shit, other ignorant ass shit, absolutely. Never fought over no hoes. So there's that. All right. I got the headset. Let me give me a bottle of water real quick. And I'm going to open up the line. Whatever's on your mind, like I said, we can talk about that. We can talk about, like I said, there was an incident a couple of weeks back with the six, I want to say it was six culprits violating a young lady, leaving her for dead after sexually abusing her. We can talk about whatever's on your mind. You want to talk immigration? We can definitely talk immigration. I mean, that is the topic. We can talk everything but sports. Okay, no sports, no sports talking, no none of that. And you know, we're keeping it on the, unless like I guess an athlete did something off the wall. But aside from that, no. Let me see. Shit. Let's see. So if I'd happened once when I was still on overnight, man, I think at a younger age, I probably was involved in more fights than I just saw happen randomly. I mean, I've seen things occur, but I mean, I don't. Yeah. I mean, in all the places, those places were places that the shit is likely. That's why I say now, more than three, I will not be. Y'all think I'm joking about this shit? Y'all think I'm the shit? Y'all think I'm joking about shit. The nighttime, man, it brings out a different side of you, man. I don't care if you sleep during the day and all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I seen him. I seen him where they flew in like what 300,000 immigrants. That shit's crazy. That shit is crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like because I put it to you like this, man. You just don't know. You don't quite know because you done seen a fight, ending what you think. Okay, somebody got dropped and slid off, only for a motherfucker to double back around, busting. You know what I'm saying? Like you think it's all good, you think it's all smooth, you think everything's kosher and cool, and it gets escalated. Then you think, shit, I should have put that motherfucker down, right? Or situation again. I'm not you. This is life we're talking about. What fighting over the little nigga in the first place is something they should have been doing. So it shouldn't have got to that point. But we can't expect certain groups or areas or segments of society to. Did anybody call anybody a lint liquor? Nah, that's some hardcore shit. Like, y'all don't understand. When that fucking commercial came, lint liquor was the hardest shit you could call somebody. Like, yeah, like, I mean, come on. Just the emphasis that she put. You lint liquor. Cutie queen or something she called him. I was like, that was my favorite fucking commercial back in the day. What? I wasn't expecting to read that message. Okay, Grace. My bad. I'm thinking I had the fucking number. I ain't even got the number on there. Oh my God. This that's definitely some dead conversation there. That not what I was expecting to fucking read. Oh shit. Good grief. Oh, good grief. 346-484-3336. 346 something. I think it's for the den. Like these things are supposed to spell out something. I think the sauce one spells out drip. They don't spell out sauce. I think it spells out drip. This was like 3464 the den. Yeah, something like that. Well, yeah, I'll be trying to spell shit. Shit like it seems cool. But yeah, it's sad. It's a sad state of affairs that the kids are out there. And again, and I hate to be a hypocrite, right? Hey, you hate to be a hypocrite, and because I would say some of us, not all of us, not everybody, but we all got into to altercations and fisticuffs, and um, sometimes things went a little too far, right? That's why I'm glad, like I was in that group that transitioned from we don't know what the fuck electronics are to the online to the being pretty handy with electronics but comfortable being outside, not just the all outsider or all insider. Like I like to say a feral cat. you um because see we didn't have all the fucking we didn't have to record all the shit. Like you might have caught some shit on somebody big ass VHS type of little whatever recorder, them kind of shits, but it wasn't enough to just be recording any and everything, and it wasn't all going online. So I'm pretty sure there's some shit out there floating around somewhere I might would like to have back. Oh, if you come across this, mail this to Honcho Enterprises. Um, it's terrible. I shouldn't even thought about that. But anyway, but now because I'm pretty sure. I'm not pretty sure. I know for a fact. Like, probably wouldn't be sitting here in front of you. You know what I mean? Having this conversation. Some of the altercations that people got into at that time, if allegedly people were involved. It's just like that's why I try to I try to take a sensible approach about shit, right? Because it's not to sit here and say, "Oh, shame on everybody," and to judge everybody. You know what's right and wrong. But then all of us try to live right, but we've all done some wrong. So who am I to judge? But that shit went way too fucking far. Brother, you finna marry yourself? Are you identifying as a them, they? You know what I'm saying? Brother ain't no goddamn engaged. Like, he's not no fucking goddamn engaged. Um, let's see. No, yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. If there were recordings of the shit on the fucking on the fucking cell phone of all kind of, no, we be just the same. And that's why I say it's hard to judge these kids. That's why I'm more adamant about the parents being fucked up and not knowing what the kids have access to because they're kind of ignorant to it. And it's a whole new fucking world. You know what I mean? It's a whole new fucking world. Yeah, Lynn Lick was crazy. Um, yeah, brother, you ain't got no damn passport. Brother, you still owe that chick from Pluckers, man. What happened? You ain't ever get a second date? Yeah, bro, Lee gonna be a story. He gonna be one of the bro, Lee gonna be a fucking a statistic. Let me see. No, I'm in the fucking live chat. It's just I'm trying not to look at the fucking chat, especially after reading what Miss Grace said a little while ago. Yeah, I was not prepared. And so fucking yeah, because you think the white girl called her a lint liquor? I don't think she has that in her repertoire. These new kids don't got no they don't have these new kids can't talk shit. They just say the same word over and over and over again until either they walk away or they engage or they shoot each other. So like I'm saying is that all I'm saying is that we've all done some shit, right? We're fortunate to be here. Because there's a lot of people who do similar shit. It just happened to be the wrong time, wrong place, and they end up throwing their lives away. And I'm not showing sympathy at all for this at all. Oh man, I got blocked. I got blocked. Cole, what's the motherfucking deal? Good to see you. Shout out to Miss Classic Cold Cage or Cult Classic Cage, Triple C in the building. Good to see you, ma'am. How are you? But yeah, we've all done fucked up shit, and some of us have been fortunate enough to get away with it, right? Some people didn't. So are you a better person because you got away with it and now you can live to tell others shame on you, don't do that? Do you have the right to on the clock? And look, you are. So as long as you don't get caught like you're better than other people, okay, I guess that's the rules, right? That's how you get rich in America. There's nothing wrong with the passport bros. But here's the thing. A lot of passport bros are going by passport. It's just like if you just doing pay the bits, you just going to pay international fees because it's cheaper. I mean, I guess get the best bang for your buck. I mean, come on, man. I'm not gonna say that foreign women probably don't treat you better, right? They're trying to get out of a situation and a scenario, and some of them may just genuinely be raised this way. It may be of their nature, right? But a foreign woman is going to see the same thing in a man that the Western woman is going to see. It's. There are things that are not spoken. There are things that are experienced or seen. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you could go over there. You might win because she might be happy. She might actually be appreciative. She may be loyal because she understands the contract that she signed, and you might get you married one, whatever. Not knocking it. If that's the way you want to go, get you, do the ling ming ting and or Juanita or whatever. And then live happily ever after. Right? Not knocking it. That's what you want. This is the beauty of America, right? You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Do whatever you want to do. But are you really getting a different experience? And I guess no, because don't let me sound like I'm knocking it. Because technically, I guess you are. If you're gonna get somebody who's gonna respect you in that sense, what's the motherfucking deal? Who do we have calling in to the den this evening?
Build that wall. Build that wall.
J Bell, what's the motherfucking deal? Oh, I'll tell y'all about who blocked me in a little bit. I got blocked for sharing facts, so y'all can guess the demographic of the person that blocked. J Bell, how you doing this evening? Oh, mic check 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. They can't hear me or what?
Yeah, they should be able to hear you. So, what's on your mind? Are you upset about immigration? Do you feel like we need to build the
First
wall? Will the wall help?
thing, Big L. We don't do that over here.
See,
Don't make me become the cunt.
cutting out on my end.
I just had to address that real quick. That's some serious slanders.
Shit. What happened? I couldn't hear what you said. Maybe it was cutting out on my end. But you said Big M did what now?
As long as Big M heard me.
Okay. Okay. Well,
He
that is,
heard me. Don't
yeah.
worry about it.
All right, okay. Well, as long as the message has been conveyed. So, immigration. Do we need to prevent any more Big M's from coming into this country?
Yeah, one enough apparently. Now they giving that shit crazy, bro. And what the funny part about it is they they're gonna try to give these motherfuckers the right to vote, especially in these states where they don't require ID to vote. But these motherfuckers is fleeing from places where there was already a far left regime, so they're not about to vote for y'all.
So you feel like this plan is going to backfire?
Yeah, I feel like it will. Just like everything else they do backfire.
So, do you feel like there will be a scandal at the polls this election?
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna try it. Some type of voter fraud. I mean, like I just said, that's scandal enough right there. Like, how you gonna tell me you don't need ID to vote when we need ID for every fucking thing in this country? I can't go to a bar without ID. I can't donate plasma without a fucking ID. But I can vote without an ID? That shit don't make sense.
So, do you believe that there were some bad actors in the last election?
Yeah, I mean they already proved that a lot of those mail-in votes were bullshit. They had people voting that were dead. Like, you know. But honestly, if you ask me, probably every election is rigged in one way or another. So I don't know how you would get around that.
Who do you want to win, and who do you think is going to win?
Only the Don can save us, bro. The OG, double OG, triple OG,
Teflon Donnie?
Teflon Don.
Oh, man. Do you think that
I
Teflon
need
Don will succeed, though?
you to give me I need a pair of them January 6s. Everybody needs to show up to the polls in the January 6s.
Man, look.
The victory will.
Man, look. Hey, they can say what they want to say. Them little gold joints, it's kind of live. I ain't even mad at
America.
it. Why not? Why wouldn't you? Why not? Like, I mean, everything
Why
else
not?
is
Don't you
what
you love America? Don't you? I said, don't we love America? Don't we want it to be free again?
Yes. So I don't know if you've been seeing President Biden's campaign. He had dinner with various families. We've had dinner with a black family.
Yeah, when he ate the fried chicken.
Yeah, when they ate the fried chicken, and he had a burger, I believe. I think he opted out.
Yeah.
And had let me watch these niggers eat chicken in front of my face. Just like
No, if he would have ate that chicken, he might have died right there on the spot from high blood pressure.
Bro,
so he barely hanging on.
Bro, here's the thing. Now he had dinner with a white family. I forgot exactly what it was that he was eating. I can't remember if it was pizza or something, but whatever it was, one, he ate the same thing that they were eating. And two, it sure as shit wasn't no fucking fried chicken. Right? Like, why don't niggas see through the blatant pandering and disrespect that comes from a particular campaign?
Because niggas love it. They love it. They eat that shit up. Like, this man told us we wasn't black if we ain't vote for him. And somehow he became president. Once he said that, and once he said that, and I didn't see no public outcry, I knew it was a wrap for niggas.
At this point, I don't even believe most niggas are real. Like, I think it's a bunch of AI niggas that exist on the internet. Like, I don't be seeing some of these weirdo niggas in real life. I do. Yeah, I fucking do. Stop by.
What I've been calling them for years, Honcho? Negro bots.
Real live NPCs, the Negro bots. They're like foot soldiers in the Ninja Turtles. They exist. They just like cannon fodder. I don't understand. These motherfuckers just we're lost. As a people, we lost.
You gotta finish watching They Clone Tyrone, bro.
Do they too? Like how you can like divorce your parents and say, can you like divorce your race? Can I like at this point, if you can be trans anything, you know what I'm saying? Like I still want to be black, but I just want to be like a independent black.
Let's start the movement. Let's start the movement, Hunter. We could both identify 43-year-old white man from Colorado or something.
Let's go 800. God damn.
Overnight.
What? Overnight, I can feel my credit rise, and I feel the power, feel the limits. I'm trying to tell you why not. Like shit, if everybody else, like at this point, like how much time we got? Like I'm almost wanting like fuck. Let me jump into the charades at this point. I feel like I'm missing out. This all has to be. It has to be a fucking game. These things can't be. We are in I don't even know. We're in a damn.
Either way, Honcho, it's a win-win either way. Because think about it. Either we get away with it because of the climate that we're in, or they see through the bullshit and it opens everybody's eyes to all the bullshit. Because if they call us out on it, they got to call everybody else out on shit.
Hold on one second, Jay. Man, give me one moment.
I see no way of losing in this scenario, Honcho. Either we get 800 credit scores, reality gets reset. Did I lose you? Oh, must have lost them. You still there? Chat, did I lose this nigga? Do y'all still hear me?
All right, my bad. I had to wait for just a second. All right, so I have returned.
This,
Uh,
you know, this why you can't. This is why you identify as a white man.
yeah.
The
See,
nigga shit you be.
that's a move only a white man can pull off with no explanation. You know what I'm saying? You just do it. You know, you don't even explain yourself. You just come back and act like nothing happened. But yeah.
Got a point.
I have no idea what you're talking about. What on heaven's earth are you speaking of?
Never do such.
Well, sorry, this is an insult to my character. But yeah, man. Well, yeah. So at this point, what happens? I mean, is it a wrap? Is there any hope? Do you feel like is it every man for himself out there? Like, what does a person do at this point in society? Are we just watching the ship sink? I mean, are we just along for the ride?
I was watching something the other day, and it said no great empire or great dynasty lasts more than 250 years, and we right at it. They also said that at the end of every fall of a dynasty, gender becomes a major focal point as far as what's a woman, what's a man, and blurring the lines. I feel like we're watching the ship sink, but yeah, if you know who wins, it's the Titanic in this bitch, bro.
Absolutely. That's what I say. I mean, I feel like either way is going down. Well, one is just going to go down a little faster. You know what I mean? So it's see these threats of pizza that y'all speak of. Pizza had nothing to do with it. But yeah, I feel like we're on the sinking ship, man. But might as well enjoy this bitch as it goes down. That's kind of where I'm
Might
at.
as well.
Like, what else can you really do?
I mean, at least if the Don wins, we'll have some money to float on.
Yeah, feel me?
You
Like
know,
the Don way we can build a raft. You know what I'm saying? Not shit. That just might be it. But hey, it is what it is.
do,
Oh,
do gays float? Because
huh?
that's the thing Biden has. The
What
only thing Biden is offering.
you say now?
I said, do the gays float? Because that's the only thing we got with Biden. Can we build a raft of the gays?
That is going to take further I would say investigation, but I don't think I would investigate that. You have to flip a coin and find out.
I was about to say too, is that a raft we want to be on?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think I swim. You know, I just swim. Take a little piece of wood back here. I just ride on the back.
I'll take. Oh,
Oh no. Yeah, Miss Gretchen will give an update on the Fanny story because I ain't been paying attention. I can already look. There's no surprise in anything that's taking place in that shit. I would not be surprised. But
yeah, Fanny in her fanny pack.
that shit wild. That's funny. That's funny as shit. Oh man. All right, all right. I had a question, and that's it's fucking slipped my mind. Something happened. See, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If Trill probably sleep curled up in the fetal position in the back of his bed of the truck or whatever, and probably listen to what's the shit, the little fake thunderstorms and shit. Yeah, do my boy Bass ain't chasing a lot of this. Not my boy Trill. Um, damn it, I can't remember what the fuck it was. Right before I ran out to go do what the fuck I was gonna do. Yeah, fucking,
But yeah, man, it's a sad state of affairs to see what man. But we've been talking about it for a while now. When the lights go out, so
yeah, absolutely.
if about it, just be prepared. You know, if not, hey, we tried to warn you.
Tell me how I'm on a mission. That's what I say. It's time to sell out. I'm on a mission. I need land.
Shit, it might be too sell out, huh?
What'd you say?
Hey, wouldn't that? I said it might be too late to sell out,
No,
huh?
that's what I'm saying. That sounds about right. Like goddamn. I'm trying.
Wouldn't that be fucked up? Right when you sell out, this shit is over with.
Yeah, that's how it would work for me, bro. Like that's generally my timing with stuff when I made a decision. Yeah, all right, let's do it now. Well, that's done. All right, well, that was fun while it lasted. But yeah, nah, we gonna figure something out in this motherfucker. Yeah, it's gonna be a hostile takeover or something. I don't know. But 'cause I'm trying to tell y'all, like, it's gonna get wild. It's gonna get very, very
I'm
interesting.
fully prepared, Michelle. I live my life like that, so you could come by. I say you just don't bring them kids that you don't know the daddies.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say. I was had a
That
beef.
brought back the question.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's funny that that's the recollection. Um, so here's my thing, right? I be minding my business. I told y'all I kind of became an asshole on the internet. That's why I gotta like get off the gram and shit. Cause I just got to the point where I'm tired of people just saying stupid shit. So at least 2 or 3 times a day, maybe 3 or 4 times, I have to just kind of address stupid comments I come across. Or if it's a video, so I just kind of got to leave my opinion, right? So this chick did some kind of so-called black commentary on this video of these white couples racing. Like, you ever seen the races where you have to like carry your wife? You know what I'm saying? Like through the race, you're
Yeah.
racing somebody, so some shit like that. And so she's talking about, oh, the guy's out of shape. He's not doing this. He's out of this. And she's just like basically talking shit about the dudes the whole time. When the wife ain't doing nothing there, but just sitting there holding on to the nigga, right? And he's got to run through the mud and step over these logs and just all kind of different obstacles, climbing shit, doing off the wall shit. And she just berating the niggas and just talking about, whatever. So I made a comment that said, I'm willing to guarantee that no black couple has ever won this race. And and she said, so she responded, well, how do you figure? Right? So I said, well, one by your username, because it was something like fuck all you skinny hoes or some shit like that. Something that like fat people are allowed to say that skinny people aren't allowed to say. Like
That's tough.
if it was skinny bitches like
Right.
fuck all you fat hoes, it'd be all outrageous, she'd be fat shaming, like something like that. So I said by your username.
Right.
Then I said by, the obesity demographics in America and the marriage demographics in America. I just left it at that. And so she responded to somebody, you don't know something. There's some fit couples. There are fit black couples in America. I never said there weren't fit black couples. I just said I don't think there's been a black couple that's ever won this race. And so she said something else, and I said, well, you could easily prove me wrong by, by just showing me one that won the race, right? And instead of that, she started to berate me. Of course, she started to say I need to go harder with my streams a week and shit like that. She did a bunch of investigating. I find it very, very interesting, right? And then she got in the DM just talking shit. Huh?
She did all of that instead of just providing you proof that a black couple won this race.
Yeah, she said I don't got to prove nothing. You look it up or something, and then just crazy shit, just off the wall shit, right? And so I just kind of said she was saying some off the wall shit. I'm like, man, I haven't even insulted. I've never insulted you personally. Like, all I did was point out some facts. You got real emotional about it.
Well,
huh?
I mean, when you use the context clues, pointing out her username.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just saying. So, I mean, but it's like if you say "fuck you, skinny hoe," so come on, do you think it's gonna be easier to carry a bigger woman? I mean, that just logically don't make sense. But so I just kind of told her some stuff, and I was just like, man, well, good luck, because she's not like morbidly obese, but I guess she on a fitness journey from fatness. And it's just like, well, I'm like, well, good luck on your bitter weight loss journey, and because you look very, very mad. Half the shit you post, ain't even know yourself. And then there was something else. And I say, yeah, and I hope you can find your man who can carry you through the obstacle course. And I meant this in well wishes, right? Like, hey, I hope you can achieve your goals. And she got mad and then said that she had a man that could carry one. And that could carry her through. And then I told her, well, if you do have a man, you're being very disrespectful to that man by giving me all this emotional energy. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, she blocked me and all that other shit, right? So I'm just like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm not taking it that serious. But yeah, I thought that was very rude. My feelings were hurt a little bit. I was just trying to have a good discussion.
You should have told her. Huh? You should have told her to get that nigga. You should have told her that nigga reach out to Nick Casario. We need help on the
D-line. That's funny. Oh man. Black people never win. Look, it's man, look. We are niggas are good at, I won't say we the best at the most agile sports. We're good at solid sports. We got to land on 2 feet aggressively. All that nimble shit, that's not for our bone density. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all can have all that other shit, that ballerina shit. No, I'm talking about niggas I've seen in park. A few of them. Anyway, but yeah, we're doing all that shit. We're somewhere running a straight line. We'll talk about all that. A black pole vaulter. I'll be honest. Any nigga that probably would have been a great black pole vaulter probably eventually got locked up from jumping fences. He just timed one just a little too high. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where you go develop that skill, clearing them fences. Just didn't make it.
Now I've seen some great black pole pause. That just felt very pause worthy. But I know some niggas get over that fucking bar. That is a myth, Heidi.
Well, Heidi's
An
provide
urban legend, if you.
falsities. It's like,
I'm not a good pole vaulter, Heidi. You and Big M gonna get fucked up.
so, like I say, I don't feel like I was a bad guy. I felt like I was just, making a point. And, if you didn't like my comment, you could have just deleted it. Initially, it wouldn't have got that far.
Not a bad guy. She sought the smoke, and thus she found the smoke.
Yeah, I mean, it was very insulting. But I mean, it followed the template that most of them use, the same template. Um, no, you know what I do? I do believe I hit it with the who hurt you first. Well, she put
Oh, you
I
no,
think
you asked. So you asked the smoke.
I think I might have. It was something. It was something. I might have, cause she got real rude on something. I was just like, "Who hurt you? Why you so? Why you being so emotional?" Uh, so yeah, yeah. So I might have done it. It might have been partially me. I don't think it was all me, but
You were the seeker of the smoke.
all you gotta do is answer my question.
Hey, but shit, Honcho, I gotta call it tonight. I gotta be up for work in the morning. I just wanted to get the shit popping. Just it seemed like but if you got some time, I'm not gonna expect it because your ass ain't called me in a month now. But if you got some time, hit me up so we could chop it up about what we was talking about the other day.
That's the BT.
Word. Good night, then, folks.
Shout out to J Mill. Appreciate the call. So wait. Y'all are blaming me that I'm the bad guy? I don't think so. I don't think I'm the bad guy. I think it's just you. It was just you being a disagreeable. But I mean, I really look, because it was just some of the little goofy commentary she was making in the video, and I don't know. I'm not all bad. Like there was some chick who was talking about her ability to use the N word, and everybody was chiming in on her, and I defended. See, I don't always go against the women. I believe just a lot of times women say some crazy stuff, and just sometimes just offer a little bit of insight, and they do not like it. They do not like it at all. What's going on with the Texans, man? I don't like that at all. Yeah, I don't like it at all. I don't even want to talk Texans. Was it was it was it funny? Was it funny? I think that I think that everybody want if you put something out, you got to be you're subject to opinions, statements. I didn't say anything rude. I didn't say anything rude directly about her, right? I make statements in which I easily offer people an opportunity to prove me wrong. There's some shit that's been going on in Texans Twitter that motherfuckers swear up and down, oh, this been around, and still ain't provided no fucking receipts. I've been begging for the receipts. I can provide receipts for when I did it. People try to provide shit from the day after, right? We're not gonna stir that whole can of worms up again. But shit, I'm sitting there today, still no receipts, no receipts, been gone for months. They still ain't got no receipts. Like, again, I put shit in a very easy way. I am truly wanting to know if I say something. Now, I may not put forth the effort. I'm not going to go digging through everybody's tweets to see if somebody said something first, but I'm putting an opportunity out there. Hey, well, I said this happened here at this time. Well, everybody been doing it. Well, show me one person doing it before then. One, just one of the hundreds of thousands of people who said they've been doing it. And you get none, you know? This is where we are. Same situation. I'm just asking a question. Hey, I don't think any black people would be very good at this particular competition. I didn't criticize her commentary on it. I didn't say anything about her. I didn't say anything about her side. I didn't say nothing like that. Right? I just, this was a video in which this thought occurred from watching this video. So I commented the particular thought that I had at the moment. That's generally what I do, unless I see somebody say something off the wall. And again, I don't, what's the motherfucking deal? Who do we have calling in to the den this evening?
This is Miss Grace.
Good evening, Miss Grace. How are you doing, Miss Grace?
Good, Hunter. Hey, I just want to talk about this Nathan Hot Dog Wade. I just heard another story. He had between Fanny and his wife, there was another woman that he's been with for a number of years, but she played her role. She just stayed and did what she did. Well, she got him a job. She's in that same line of work. She got him a job in Cobb County because I guess there's a prison or a jail or something there where people were dying of bed bugs and getting killed and all the other stuff. So she got him a job, and he was getting paid $550 an hour to go do a whole report to clean the place all up. So he went, he did all of that, and then he got all that money, and they asked him, okay, so did you write the report? Did you do the report? He said, yeah. They're like, well, where is it? Guess what he said, Hancho? It's in my head. Can you believe it?
I'm not even mad at him. I'm not even mad at the play. Look, hey, I need to take a class. Like, is he offering an online course? Because if he is, I need to understand. Like, I'm trying to have nicer things in this life. I need shit. Come on. I'm not mad at him.
He's getting all of these women with these good positions, good jobs, and he's getting them to give him jobs. Now, I learned something else. When he was sitting in court last week, he had on a really nice suit, and then this other attorney, the blogger that I was listening to and watching, he said, you know how you can tell a man in a good suit? He said, see where he has the 4 buttons on the sleeves? One of those isn't buttoned. And that goes to show when you get a good suit that's tailored to you, the cheap suits, the buttons don't do anything. They have no buttonholes. They're just decorations. When you got a good suit, they leave one unbuttoned to let them know that this is the real deal here. Did you know that, Hancho?
I recall something. I used to wear more suits when I was younger, and I recall something along that line. I don't remember it specifically, but I do recall something along those lines.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I just learned something here. But no, this is a mess. But I'm telling you, Atlanta is like Sodom and Gomorrah. Fulton County, I never liked Atlanta or that place. And remember when I said even the people that make money, that live good lives, they're still scheming and scamming and cheating and trying to do all those things. It's like, come on, you made it. Why do you have to keep being so dishonest and always trying to get over and always trying to scheme and scam? It's never ending, and it shows all over their faces. It's ridiculous. That's what they do.
I think, that's how they get there. So it just becomes a part of their nature. And once they cut it on, I mean, maybe it's like the TV shows say. I mean, those political shows be some of the most scandalous shows on TV. They can't cut it off. They always stabbing each other in the back and, doing all kind of shit. So, yeah.
I figured, I said, they don't even know any better. If they've been down there and the ones that were raised there, I guess they don't know any better. That's a way of life to them, but I never liked Atlanta. But I just want to talk about him because this stuff here is so good that, I stay watching. The judge this week's supposed to come up with some kind of determination if he's going to disqualify her, but now he has, 2 other people that are going to be running against him for his judgeship. So we don't know what's going to happen there, and it's a mess. And then Fannie Willis, sent in a letter and said, I have a new witness. the guy at the winery said that I paid in cash. So could you reopen it? That's what she wanted at first. But then when she found out that the defendant, Trump's side, said, "Oh yes, judge, we want you to reopen it because we have a waiter that said that he waited on them 5 weeks ago, and we have another deputy district attorney from Cobb County. She said she knows all about this also." And then Fannie sent another letter and said, "Never mind, I don't want it reopened." So we got to see because witnesses are coming out. I said, man, it would be golden. It would be like chef's kiss if they could get somebody that had pictures or video. When you go on vacation, people are constantly taking pictures and doing videos. You can't sit in a restaurant. You know what I mean? Someone's telephone can pick up your conversation. If they come out with video or pictures, chef's kiss.
This is crazy. Like, and I used to always think these shows and shit were over the top. 'Cause I don't watch a whole lot of TV. I will see people watch it. So I'm like, that shit's ridiculous. But it seems like niggas always got some shit going on similar to it. It seems like that shit over there. I feel like the turkey leg shit happening in Houston, some crazy shit going on. It's all kind of drama. Motherfuckers opening restaurants across the street, headquarters burning down. Like, I feel like maybe these shows aren't exact. Maybe niggas just got some real dramatic lives going on. Because why it seem like all the successful motherfuckers got some crazy shit going on behind them?
Honcho, just call me unblack. Just call me unblack. It's
Unblack?
embarrassing.
Oh no.
No, it is. It's embarrassing. I do not identify with them like Bill Clinton. I did not have sex with that woman. I am not one of those kind of people. It's embarrassing how dumb, and they will still twerk and tap dance all the way to the polls for Joe Biden.
That's
The preachers all down there in Atlanta. Fannie Willis is in there in the house of the Lord telling lies in church. It's like, dummy. And then she busted in the court. I don't know if you saw that. It looked like her dress was on backwards. Her little brooch pin, the flag was half upside down. She went in there with her hands on her hips with that black girl magic, and tossed some papers down. She started ordering everybody around, the judge and everybody. I stood there. I'm like, what the hell? Where'd she come from?
Yeah.
She wasn't supposed to be there. That's right. I'm here. You're looking for me. I'm here. And she showed up and she showed her freaking ass, and then her lying ass father. And I don't know about you, I'm black. We don't keep large amounts of cash in the house. Do you, Ancho?
Not like that. Not in those
thousands of dollars. I paid him in cash. Yeah, I paid him in cash, thousands. It's a black thing. Hey, Your Honor, I'm not trying to be prejudiced. It's a black thing. I looked around and said, yeah, when we go on dates, my mother said, have some money in case. We used to have like penny loafers and put a little dime in it in case we had to go to the payphone to make a call. We had to always make sure we had that. Show my mother I got 2 dimes right here in case one doesn't work or the phone doesn't work. I have another one in case something goes wrong. But that's it. But thousands and thousands of dollars. First of all, we didn't have it like that anyway. But even so, you keep a few dollars, but not all of that. But no, this is crazy. This is crazy. Who's on? Who's talking? Oh, there's Heidi. Yeah, that's right, Heidi. I was black. I am unblack. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And I told you I live amongst them. I grew up with them. My family, my friends, and everything like that. To listen to them, it's just so miserable. It's like, do you hear yourself? You have any facts? You have any evidence? Why do you say the things that you do? When I can shoot it down like that? Nobody even likes talking to me, Hancho. That's why I wait for the den to come on, or I have to call Sarah. They don't even want to hear my mouth.
I understand that, yeah. I get a lot of flack for trying to share my opinions on things. So yeah, the den is the best place to talk. So I definitely understand that situation.
Yeah, because there's no place else to talk, not around here. And I don't know how it is in Texas, but in liberal Massachusetts, and our governor, that freaking coochie eating bitch. That lesbian, you know what I mean? and these people are complaining everything she's doing, and they're coming all into Massachusetts. That they will run right to the polls and they will vote for that broad again when the time comes around. That Maura Healey. It's disgusting.
Yeah, people again, they'll complain and then they'll try to find a way to, blame it on somebody else, and like you said, do the same thing and then keep complaining, but just try to blame it on the other party or somebody. It's always somebody else's fault.
And keep doing the same old things, keep doing the same old things. And, they make the mistake. That's just because you're a Republican. No, I'm not. I stay an independent. I was a Democrat maybe when I was 18, 19 years old. That was it. I stay an independent. Because I can go either way. Whoever's doing the right things and they have good policies, that's where I'm going. Why should the Democrats even work or do anything for black people? When they have their votes already locked up. I don't have to do anything for you. I don't have to prove myself to you. You're going to tap dance and twerk your dumb asses right to the polls and vote for me again.
A little fried chicken, they'll be all right.
Yeah, give them some fried chicken. And that old bastard, didn't even eat fried chicken.
That's so crazy.
So funny. Wow, that's unbelievable. And then he apologized for calling him an illegal that murdered that girl, that nursing student.
That's what I'm saying. We're to the point where we're worried about all the wrong. Well, not us, but the people are pressing issues about all the wrong things. And honestly, half the stuff I don't even think it's real.
Them.
Like
it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
That man was in New York. He got into trouble. I guess he molested a child or something, or raped a child. They let him go? So then he came from Venezuela. He was in New York, committed a crime against a child. Then they didn't do anything with him, so he ended up in Georgia and watched that poor young girl. He kidnapped her, he tortured her, he raped her, he bashed her head in. He did all those things, and Biden's apologizing because he referred to him as an illegal.
The Lauren girl, or what was her name? I think
her name was Lakin.
Lakin, okay. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, looks like Lakin. Yeah, Lincoln. I didn't fault him for saying Lincoln because it's a different kind of name to say, so I didn't fault that. But now I'm mad because he apologized because I don't want to disrespect those people and this, that, and other. You know what I'm waiting for? Oh, God, please let it happen. Let Trump get in, and when they have a mass deportation, I am going to have so many bags of popcorn. I am going to watch you round them up and watch people start protecting them, and there's going to be shootings and fights and people. Get them out of here and their little babies too. Take your kids with you.
It's gonna be a wild situation. I think either way it goes, it's going to be some crazy times ahead. And I mean, I don't think we've seen the beginning of it. We have not seen the beginning of it. Yeah.
No. And like I said, we're getting closer and closer to the election. They're just going to get dirtier and dirtier because now they tried to push a bill, the Democrats, I guess Friday, where they wanted to count the illegals. That's why they want those people out. And I'd figure that anyway, so that they get more representation. Yeah, because that's what the South did when they wanted to. First, they said the slaves were property. And then they wanted to change it and said, oh, no, we want to count the slaves. Oh, no. You said they were property. You can't count them as people. So the North said, oh, well, then we have some chickens, we have some horses, we have some houses. If you're going to start counting property, and so they came with 5-3 or 3/5 or whatever, that they said you can't use all of your slaves so that you can get greater representation. You can have less of them. But it's the same playbook. That's what they want to do. They want to sit and just count those people up so that they get more representation, and then it'll be just the Democrats forever. We need a revolution.
Yeah.
We need a revolution. Well, when I was coming up, that's all that we sang, and we talked about a revolution. And you've seen the newspaper clippings of my cousin. They railroaded him in jail. He did, 10, 11 years in prison? Because he was so militant, you know what I mean? And the cops just couldn't stand him around here, and he finally came out of jail, Paki. And Yeah, we need a high. If he was here, we need a revolution. That's all I'm going to say because I'm on the phone. We need it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But they would definitely be televised or live streamed nowadays. 'Cause people wouldn't know
Yeah,
what to do.
maybe they
They'd
have
be
their
so.
phones out.
So
Mhm. Mhm. Well, I'm going to get off of this phone so I can get ready and go to sleep. But I just wanted to call in a little bit to say hello to you and to say hey to everybody down in the chat. And I'm gonna let you all go now.
it was lovely
We
talking to
want a
you, and thank you for
revolution.
calling in.
Okay, thanks, Nacho. Bye bye.
Shout out to the lovely Miss K. Grace. Always good to hear from her. So that's what we're gonna do. We got about minutes left. Things I could ramble on. Wind it down. Whoops, that out. So first and foremost, switch this. Instagram and X. Make sure you're following Den Show Live. Stop posting the things on Ed Honcho HTX. Den Show Live is on Instagram. It's on X. I do believe I'm gonna make a tiki taki. Make a tiki taki. You know what I'm saying? See here. Do, 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 do. Yeah, so we're doing this show live. I got this. Y'all can't beat me there. Of course, I'll be first into the Discord. Get the link for y'all. Michelle look like she watching the heat of the night. There's a link to the Discord, so no excuses. Oh, you got no Discord link. I gotta get up in there. There you go. Also, again, you can follow Ed Honcho HTX on X and IG. I need to change it. I'm gonna change it soon. I'm gonna drop some new shit in the Den Show shop soon. Tell a friend about the Den. Tell them to go to thedenshow.com. If you want to support outside of the Stream Elements or Stream Labs, do Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App, all at Honcho ENT. We will be live tomorrow. Plenty more to talk about. Lots of things to discuss. Let's say we're just gonna get the Den back the way only the Den folk love. We might talk about barbecue tomorrow. Right? We might talk about barbecue tomorrow. You still mad about the sports side of things, sir? It'll be all right. It'll all be Gucci eventually. One way or another. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. I gotta be checking that stuff that don't even matter. But we'll get to that when we get to it. Yeah, heat of the night. What's nigga got tag? Oh, okay. Yeah, so like I said, I do appreciate everybody who called it a night. Shout out to J Mel. Shout out to the lovely Miss K Grace. Shout out to everybody in the chat this evening, except Heidi. There was a Bruh Lee appearance tonight. That was very interesting. That's definitely a thin name we hadn't seen in quite some time. Also, a Marie Lovely sighting, which was good. Always good to see old Den folk and I know that they're doing well. Shout out to Chalk Milk. Glad you could join us this evening. If I missed you, I ain't dish you. Just making sure. Make sure you like. Make sure you share. Some weirdo you ain't subscribed to them, but you've been watching it this long and you're like, what the hell is going on? Go ahead and subscribe. It's free. It won't hurt you. But yeah, I'm start trying to do things in a timely fashion. I'm trying to be a timely person. Um, yeah, that's just the way it goes. Shout out to J Man. Good night, Miss Sarah. TD is mad at that I don't know. Michelle's gonna act like she don't know what the fuck in the heat of the night is. Trying not to reveal her racist roots. You know your grandpappy was the star of the show. Um yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. Tomorrow though, tomorrow I'm trying to be shooting for 9. It was not intentionally. The last couple of dens at 10 have not been intentionally 10 dens. I do intend to do it on time at 9. We will be in the Discord, so make sure again I got the link up there. Make sure that you are in the Discord. Chop it up in the Discord a little bit after the stream. If you're not in the Discord, I don't know what you're missing out on. Maybe with some ass and some putt putt or something of that nature, because that's how I get down. That's how I ride. Let me see. Other than that, just making sure we just, I would just say we get to the damn 2 hours. We just gonna call it a wrap. Again, can't beat me there, but meet me there. I'll be in the Discord for a little bit, chopping up after the stream. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Again, it is my honor. It is my privilege. It is my honor. It is my privilege. But more than anything, it is truly my pleasure to get to chop it up with you wonderful people each and every time that we do go live. So I hope I see you tomorrow evening. You enjoy the rest of your night. And the rest of y'all saucians will be live tomorrow. Things will get better, right? Things will get better. Mark my motherfucking words. Things will get better. See, I'm not always sleeping. Happy International Women's Day. What is that? Is that a real thing? I don't even know. But yeah. Goodbye. Thank you for your super saucy German donation. All right. Well, adios, amigos.